Alrighty, folks, the three amigos now have been investing in real estate for over 50 years combined. We've been mentoring and trying to help people for over 20 or 30 years combined. I want to ask each of these gentlemen, what is something where we see people get stuck in the process? So we're going to start with Matt this time. Matt, what's the first thing you think about when you think about helping someone? Where do they get stuck?
Making every issue a huge issue. And in the beginning, I get why it is. Here's the thing. If you've taken Dion's course, you'll know that that's not a big thing. You'll be like, that's a thing. Yeah, it's a thing. And there are things to freak out about, and there are things to not freak out about. But here's the best part. Largely speaking, after you've been in this for a while, there's nothing to freak out about. You don't have to buy the deal. You don't have to buy a deal. You can walk away. Just make sure you're writing your contracts right. So I think that that's one of the biggest mistakes that people make, is making every molehill a mountain. And if you skill up and you properly understand what you're doing, it'll give you the ability to better understand what the real issues are.
Yeah. All right, Dan, what do you think is one area people get stuck at?
I think that one of the biggest roadblocks that people get stuck on is trying to compare year 12 or 22 to year one.
Mm-hmm.
They hear things like, I have 16 units that produce a little over 17,000 a month in cash flow. So that's an average of about $1,000 a unit. So they go and they make an offer on a property that has a 15% yield in whatever market they're in, but it only is going to cash flow $200 a month. So they think, why would I do this? If that guy's getting 1,000,
right?
They didn't start off at 1,000.
No.
And you're not going to get to the 1,000 without the ones that are going to get the smaller amount, especially if the yield is better than what I'm getting. It doesn't have to be a home run. You need to get in the game. The things you're going to learn from doing good deals in the beginning will make you ready to do the great deals that we talk about, because the three of us are at a point where we don't need more properties. We will acquire more. You don't just learn that skill set, set the ball down, and just never play again, right? The money keeps piling up. You want to put it to work. You have the skill set. We're trying to share that skill set with people, but don't think you have to find that unicorn deal to take action.
Right.
Look for all the red flags, and if you don't see them, look for all the positives. Make sure it checks off everything. You've done the work. You've learned average. You're at least beating average. And we've talked for years about how the idea of learning average and beating it was to get a great deal. It's also, Matt has pointed out, to stop you from getting a bad deal.
Yeah, I love that.
Get in the game.